Kidnappers on the road. People should come, oh. Security agencies should come, oh.
Nigeria in the past, I mean, the Nigerian armed forces have gone out of the country, for peacekeeping to other nations, and they've succeeded. We've heard about it. But what is it, and why is it that Nigerian armed forces of today could not even defeat the insurgency that we have?
I have a reason to believe that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is no longer with us. We have the audacity to attack helpless people in the church, then there's no limit to what these people can do. There's no limit. These people had assault rifles. Where do they get assault rifles from, bro? Where? I keep saying it, that they are coming for everybody.
You cannot police a system that almost everybody is angry, jobless. One thing I can tell you is that in a community where people cannot go to farm, in a community where people cannot carry out their businesses effectively as a result of inability of the government to do the right thing, definitely the insecurity will continue to rise.
Before dawn, armed men entered Government Girls' Comprehensive Secondary School in Maga and hit the dormitories. They opened fire, forcing 25 girls into nearby bush. No group claims responsibility.
I sat down today, looked straight into my camera, and honestly, I didn't know where to start from. My heart is very heavy, my spirit is bleeding. I feel like everyone thinks that Nigeria has reached the worst. Something even more painful happens again and everybody just thinks it's normal. Before I even speak, let me say this respectfully. President Bola Tinubu, sir, are you seeing what is happening in this country? Are you seeing what is happening to your people? Are you hearing our cries? Are you aware that the level of insecurity is swallowing this country? I am not here to insult you. I am not here to abuse you. I am only here to ask questions because genuine Nigerians are asking and they are tired. Some are even too exhausted to talk. Because right now, this country is bleeding and it feels like nobody in power is doing enough. Let's not even talk about what has happened recently, one after the other. Let me talk about the defense officer that I mentioned earlier in my previous video. Are we now normalizing this thing? The first story that shook me was the kidnapping of those senior directors from the Ministry of Defense. 6 of them, not ordinary Nigerians, not farmers, not traders. Because if I want to go to that, these are people who worked directly with the national security, carried away by kidnappers in broad daylight. Now the kidnappers are demanding 150 million naira. We've not even recovered from that. Tell me how defense officials can be taken away like that in Nigeria in broad daylight. A whole brigadier general was kidnapped. A man who spent his life serving this country. If a general can disappear into thin air, what hope do ordinary Nigerians have? Now I'm going to be reading some things from the internet, what somebody is saying, especially that of this brigadier general. Let's know who a brigadier general is for you to see the audacity of these kidnappers, these terrorists, these bandits to kidnap somebody of such caliber. Let's look at it now. I'm going to be reading this one from this lady on Facebook. She said, let me explain to you who a brigadier general is. Then maybe you will understand the audacity these terrorists have. Maybe you will understand the security threats we all face in this country. She said there, to become a brigadier general in Nigerian army, one must be commissioned officer who has reached a senior rank through promotion based on performance, experience, and passing exams. This involves holding a 1-star general rank and typically includes commanding a brigade, serving in senior staff and leadership roles such as head of directorate of military training. Brigadier generals are responsible for tactical planning, executing operations, and ensuring troops are combat ready. Okay. She said, read that again. A brigadier general is often the commander of a brigade, a tactical unit of approximately 4,000 soldiers. He has about 4,000 able men and women carrying automatic assault rifles under him. This is someone who says, get him and they get you indeed. This is someone who wields power, commands power and other authority. This is somebody those people kidnapped though in Nigeria. When it comes to planning and execution of military operations, making key tactical decisions for their unit, he is the go-to person. He understands every tactical strategies, maneuvers, counter-attacks, tactical assaults, you name it. If I want to go on and on, it's a very long one. I'll just stop there. So this is somebody, this is the caliber of person these people had the audacity to kidnap in a country like Nigeria, the giant of Africa. I weep for this country. I really, really weep for this country. And then we heard about the 25 girls that were kidnapped in Kebbi. Children, innocent girls taken away by armed men who shot their teacher and dragged the kids out like as if they were their properties. Tell me how a mother is supposed to sleep. How is a father even supposed to breathe? You send your child to school and they are being kidnapped. And just then, when we think that maybe things might even get better, they enter CAC church and turn the house of God into a battlefield. People who came to pray were shot, some were kidnapped, and the pastor taken away. Bullet holes everywhere. Worship mixed with blood and screams. What sin did Nigerians commit? Why do we deserve this level of suffering and fear? Look around, no place is safe anymore. The road, not the school, the church, not even the military. And while all this is happening, we hear decisions that makes no sense. As you know, decisions like repentant Boko Haram members being reintegrated. Some even rumor that they were to be put into the military. I don't know how true is that. Soldiers who killed bandits were dismissed because they refused an order not to attack. How? Who are those sparing the lives of these bandits? Is this not madness? Nigerians are not stupid. We see everything. Because kidnapping has become a business. We know. Sometimes we just ask questions and pretend that we don't know. Insecurity has become an industry. Somebody somewhere is protecting these evil people, causing problems here and there, and causing pains to Nigeria. We know that. But it is getting out of hands. We cannot continue like this again. Even you now might not be safe going out. If they could kidnap a brigadier general, don't think that because you're a big man or you have people around you protecting you, nobody is truly safe again. Not even you at the top. Nigerians are suffering and smiling. Nigeria can catch cruise and act as if nothing is happening. Nigeria can bear, they can manage, they can survive in any situation. But it's high time we stood up and take back our country. Both the young, the middle-aged, and the old. If you have a social media platform, whichever platform you are, whatever you are doing in that platform, always take out time to lend your voice and talk about what is happening in this country. We need to be protected. And if we have a leader that calls himself the president, he should be responsible to us, the citizens. We should keep saying this thing and keep bringing it and making it louder on our platforms. I'm going to be reading some of the things, I'm going to be reading some of the messages some people are dropping on social media, like concerning the CAC church incident. This one said, my 2 aunties and one of their sons were kidnapped in this video. The old woman running slowly is my grandma. Doctor cries out after the viral video of bandit attack at CAC church in Kwara State. This is Gist Lover reporting this. Another person said here, a leader who doesn't know how to solve a problem becomes a problem that needs to be solved. And now this one is saying, it's like, I'll be worshiping God in my house since the church is no longer safe. How are we even sure our homes are safe too? This other person said, since Nigeria is a country of peculiar concern, especially in regarding security, let every region have and be in charge of their own military and who they recruit, e.g. the Southeast Army of Nigeria, the Northeast Army of Nigeria, the Southwest Army of Nigeria, the North Central Army of Nigeria. All these armies will be charged with protecting their own region and will only come together if there is an external threat. This is somebody suggesting this. Note, they should also have their own separate generals and chief of defense staff. Now, this is somebody coming with suggestion because it's like our leaders don't know what to do. Air Force and Naval Forces. That is from another person. Now, this one, Benjamin said, it go reach everyone. Since we don't want to do anything about it, it go reach everyone, but God forbid it reaches everyone. Then this other person concerning the, church incident, this person said, Christians, please, while praying in church, let us all be watchful and be ready for defense because the enemies can attack anytime. God save us. And then this other person said, this video is heartbreaking and worse still, seeing that aged woman brought tears to my eyes. There are a lot of people talking about this thing online. Yes, we might not really be pushing it or protesting now, but we are saying it now online. We are expressing ourselves. We are calling out the president. We are calling out those in authority to do something about this. Because there will come a time we will no longer be putting these things on social media again. It will now be action. We will now start taking laws into our hands just to survive, just to protect ourselves. And before I forget, while trying to, prepare myself to make this video, another one came again from Enugu. A video surfaced online. Cars parked on the road. People can't move. Lines of cars parked by the express road. People standing by their cars, afraid to go forward because of being kidnapped. That kidnappers are ahead of them in Enugu. Here is the video. Here's the video.
Everybody's afraid because of kidnappers. No road because of kidnappers. No road. I'm scared of my life. So are my brothers. No movement. No movement. Kidnappers on the road. People should come, oh. Security agencies should come, oh. While I do, we cannot travel in Enugu freely because of kidnappers. We cannot travel because of kidnappers. Everywhere now. Kidnappers everywhere, left and right. No movement because of kidnappers. So what are we going to do? What is the hope of common man? Yeah? Nobody's. Oh, let all of us go. They cannot do us, all of us, anything. But I will not be at the front. But I will not be at the front. I no go there front. And I no go there for back. No motor. Until we see motor where they come front.
So now it's like every day with bad news in this country, Nigeria. So, sir, Mr. President, the people you swore to protect are dying. They are disappearing. They are losing hope. Nigerians are watching and Nigerians are waiting. But this wait has been long ignored. And if this country continues in this way, I can't say accurately what might happen. Nigerians are fighters. History has shown. When pushed too far, we do not break, we react. And let me also say this to every Nigerian with a platform, big or small. Your voice needs to be heard. Speak out, stand up, don't be silent. This is not the time to protect your brand or fear backlash. If the nation collapses, your brand collapses too. We cannot continue pretending that everything is normal. We cannot be praying without acting. Even the scripture says that faith without work is dead. Every one of us needs to speak now because silence is becoming dangerous. So I will end with this question, a question many are asking quietly in their homes. Dear President Bola Tinubu, are you unable to protect Nigerians? Or have you simply just decided that our lives no longer is a priority to you? Please let us know because we are tired and it is getting out of hands. This is Ima from Jewel TV. I'm sorry I had to start this way because my heart is really heavy and I'm not happy about this, the whole incidents in the news, bandit attack, killings, adoption, kidnapping here and there. It's so sad. It should not become something regular or something that we are used to. So please stay safe, be prayerful, and be security alert. Till I see you in my next one. Bye and stay blessed.